stepping in now for the Yankees. There's a strike at the knees, and it's 0-1. Hit on the ground to the right side. Jimenez. Awesome play there.
Now batting, third baseman, Oswaldo.
Back to the top of the lineup, Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Fastball for a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Man at second. Swings and misses. And that is strike two.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he can.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. A walk and a run scored his first time. And that's outside.
One ball, no strikes.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. Volpe flying around third and headed home. Safe.
He's dead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Max Scherzer is done, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Jacob Barnes taking over on the mound.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So first and second with one gone, Brett Myers stepping in now for the Yankees. Edge of the zone, called a strike. 0-1. One out. Runners at first and second.
One and two.
In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. And a pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That's down and in.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here's a 2-2. And they'll do it again. Cabrera at second. Chisholm over at first with one away. Kicks and fires. And down on strikes he goes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So first and second with 2 outs. And the batter now, Aaron Judge. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Outside, and it's 1-0. And that one gets past the catcher. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance. 2 on, 2 outs. On the inside corner for a strike. And a good eye there. Cody Bellinger hitting on deck circle. Right-handed reliever. And Judge spoils that one. The pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
The center fielder, number 35.
2 outs, bases loaded. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. Hit by a pitch his first time and then came around to score. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Two outs.
Yeah.
And that one fouled off. Bases loaded, 2 down. That one just misses, and that's ball 2.
2-2.
And another ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That one misses, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Bases full, 2 gone. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. He hit a grand slam his first time up. This one smoked out to left. This looks like extra bases. 1 run across. 2 runs across now. Bellinger on his way home. Now a relay to the plate. He's in there. 3-run score. And they now lead by 9.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Man at second here with 2 away. And now Austin Wells. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1. Late with the swing there. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Brendan Little, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. At the belt and fires. That one missing inside. Runner at second, 2 down. He goes down looking. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. We played 2 full. The Yankees 9 and the Jays nothing. Back now in the Bronx, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Heel back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out. That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
Missed with a changeup. Now 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No ball, 2
You know,
strikes.
Boog, every team has a hitter's meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Center field. Bellinger drifts towards it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Batting 9. The catcher.
2 outs, base is empty. So up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. Kirk, a former All-Star, hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he's a native of Mexico. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. He swings and fouls one off. Righty delivers. And that's a little bit high. And that is ball 1. And downstairs.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Two down, nobody on. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Blue Jays go down in order. Steep hill to climb. It's a 9-0 deficit. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Anthony Volpe. And here it comes. That misses the zone. 1-0.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Wouldn't chase that time.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
And he walked him.
Take your base.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
So man aboard, and now here is Jesus Sanchez. Well struck left field. This one's got a chance. Bangs off the wall. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Everything came together for him. Showed off some really nice oppo pop with that swing and just couldn't get it over the fence. But I absolutely love everything about that approach and the mechanics right there.
So the lineup flips over. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. That's to third. Not in time, and that'll score a run. Now the number 2 hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swinging a foul straight back. The Yanks up big in this one here in the last half of the 3rd. Fought off foul. Left-hand batter waits. Up and in, and a count 1-2.
1-2.
Bounced up the middle. Oh, great stop. Flips it from the ground. That's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Brett Myers stepping in now for the Yankees. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. The run scores from third. It's 11-0. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away.
There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and
left-hander out of the bullpen, Brendan Little. He's making his fourth appearance of the season.
Little.
Runners on the corners with one gone. And now the right fielder, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
We all know Yankee Stadium is a great place for Judge to hit home runs. In fact, his coaches joke and say he can sneeze one out to right. Well, the scary part is it might be true.
And that's down and away. First and third, one down. And now he's fallen behind Judge.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Close, but call the ball. And now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And ball 4, and Judge takes his walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
So the bases are loaded here, one gone. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Line drive. Nice grab. Takes it to the bag himself, but he's back in time.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. He's already homered in this game. Here's a rocket out to left. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. 3 innings complete. It's the Yankees 11 and the Jays nothing. Start of the 4th, and stepping in is the speedy Andres Jimenez. And the right-hander back to work. Fastball for a strike. Going 1.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And gone. It just got out of here. That's his 50th career homer, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 11-1.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. In the air, right side, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Waste no time there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Vladimir Guerrero.
Man at first. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And it's fouled away.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
Anthony Santander at the plate.
Anthony Santander.
Right through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Gets a piece and stays alive. One run across in the frame so far. Top half of inning number 4.
That's in.
Next
ball.
pitch misses inside. And a count 1-2. And the right-hander deals. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Bell at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
And that chance handled. On the run, throw to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. And midway in the 4th, you're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. Back for more from the Bronx. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells.
Austin Wells.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That clips the corner. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Kicks and deals. Struck him out looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball at the knees. And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
2 balls, no strikes.
That one misses, and now 3-0.
Look, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
And that's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And now the DH, Jesus Sanchez. Little checks over to first, and he's back. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Runner takes off. Ball misses. Throw save. That's a stolen base. Volpe, the runner at second with 1 away. Check swing, and he held up.
Whoa, recognized that pitch just in time. Able to keep those hands back.
Here's a 2-1. Right through there for a strike. The pitch. Off the mark there. And it's a full count. 1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Check swing at the full count offering. Appeal to third. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call.
Speaking of walks, did you see anything special during your walk into the ballpark today? I know you like to take in all the surroundings.
I just love interacting with the people. It's just fun to connect. I mean, as I was headed up to the booth, one guy shouted at me, "Make sure to say hi to Kenny." Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Two on, one out. Good eye right there.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Next pitch is outside.
2-1.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in the second game of the series. Next offering is in for a strike.
2-2.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
The batter, number 13.
So 2 down now, and here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a ball. Breaking ball inside. And a count 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call. Yanks strand a pair, but they're on autopilot, leading 11-1. Back in New York, ready now for the 5th inning, and now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. To first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
The right fielder, number 4, George.
Here's George Springer, struck out swinging his first time. Right through there for a strike. 1 out, bases empty. And the pitch. Springer swings through that one. It's a strikeout. That's out number 2.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Bellinger sizing it up. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. And we're back. Now it's the power speed combo. Brett Myers. As the lefty gets to work. Foul ball there.
You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And a pitch. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. That was blasted to the moon, and they boost their lead. It's 12-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here is Aaron Judge. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. Judge comes up empty there.
1-1.
The lefty fires. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Judge rips that one. And it one-hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And Aaron Judge cruising into second. He's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it. And, man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Bellinger up to hit. Slider clips the zone. Judge stands at second with no outs. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The next offering misses, and it's 1-2. And another ball.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 1 away.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect. And halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Man at second. That one misses. And the count even 1-1. The pitch.
That's a ball.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Comebacker to the mound. Slings to first, and they get Goldschmidt for the out.
The catcher, number 28,
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And that one fouled off. Lifted in the air down the left side. Nice grab on the run. And the inning is over. The Yanks do get 1 on the solo homer. 5 innings complete. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. Back at Yankee Stadium, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. Heel back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Well, these Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Next offering is down low. Going to count 1-2.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Next one off the plate inside. 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Myers makes the catch, and there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Jimenez up to hit for the third time as he lays off inside, ball one. Next offering upstairs.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Next pitch is downstairs.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
There's a swing and a drive. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Bichette will hit next. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
1 ball, no strikes.
One out and a runner at second. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
And the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Man at second. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That's off the mark, and the count is 2-2. That one ripped right center field. And it's into the gap. Runner from second crosses the plate. And it's now 12-2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Man at second with one away. And next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And a foul ball. The 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And misses inside. And he deals. Right through there. Got him. 2 away.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Anthony Santander. That clips the corner.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Stays alive. The 0-2.
That's a ball.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Wouldn't chase that time. Hit hard on the ground to short. Over to Goldie. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. Yankees 12 and the Blue Jays 2. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tommy Nance.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way
the shortstop, Anthony.
This lineup is swinging it.
Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. And a pitch. The shortstop takes a ball. Right-hander kicks, deals.
That's a ball.
Got it by him for the K.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now it's the DH, Jesus Sanchez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Nick Sandlin up and loosening in the pen. There's a strike.
1-1.
Got him. Breaking ball clips the outside edge.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera.
Cabrera.
Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Bounce to the right. Jimenez. And the Yanks go quietly. 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees. But they're still way out in front. 12-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Marcus Stroman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now the DH, Brandon Belt.
The designated hitter, Brandon Belt.
The wide to kick the pitch. That catches the corner. Stroman, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a cutter, a slider, a slurve, and occasionally works in a splitter. The wind of the pitch. And that one hammered. That's back. Back, gone. His second of the year. It's 12-3.
They put a good swing on it, but the box score might want to credit the win for that home run. Cutter inside can be a bat breaker. You have to catch it out front to get the barrel to it. Does a really good job recognizing it early, getting the bat head to it, and hitting it out of the ballpark.
Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. In the air, right field, Judge. Sizing this one up. And out number 1 on the grab.
The right fielder, number 4, George.
And the batter is George Springer, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. There's the strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Next pitch is outside.
Ball.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 and 2 is the count.
The wind and the pitch. And they'll do it again. 1-2 now. And that one missing low. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Dalton Varsho getting ready to hit.
Dalton Varsho.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the second game of the series. The 0-2. In the air, out towards left center. Myers racing over to make the catch. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. 7th inning stretch time. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the 7th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. The pitch. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Good eye in that spot. And the righty deals. Swing and a ball popped up. Jimenez settles under this one. Calls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Brett Myers.
So up next, Brett Myers. He's already homered here in this one. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Down the left field line. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
One down. Aaron Judge at the plate. Out front with the swing, and that is strike one. One out and a runner at second. Here at the bottom of the seventh. That one close, ruled a ball. And now it's even 1-1. At the belt and fires. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-2. And another ball. Inside. Pitch misses there, and that's ball three.
Full count.
Myers over at second, one down. Inside ball four.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Bellinger in the box with one away as he takes ball one. That's in for a strike. Inside, just missed. Runners at first and second with one gone. Next offering in there for a strike. 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
Count is full.
High fly ball down the left field line. Santander under it. Makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul.
So first and second with two outs. And next for New York, Paul Goldschmidt. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-0. On the ground to short. Fires over to Guerrero, and they get Goldschmidt for the out. That's out number 3. Yanks strand a pair. They lead it big, though. It's 12-3. Ready to begin the 8th, and here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. And the right-hander back to work. Fly ball down the line, and it falls. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So
that's a ball.
Pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Left-hand hitter waits. On the ground to first. Foul ball. And foul ball.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Chisholm under it. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Man at first, and the batter will be the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And Bichette is retired. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. The Yankees up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Smash down the left field line. Base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Out towards left center. Myers sizes this one up and makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're down a bunch. It's 12-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's going to be Austin Wells.
Austin Wells.
The pitch. And a strike. Way upstairs. 1-1. Ball 1. Righty delivers. That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike 2.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. A gigantic blast. His first homer of the year, and they add on. It's 13-3. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. A hanging breaking ball is a pitch that a hitter does not want to miss. Right there, hanging slurve, got all of it.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. A strikeout and a walk. In the dirt, and that's ball 1. Righty to the plate. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Next one misses. Now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Nobody on, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Misses, and it's 3-2. The punch out there, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Jesus Sanchez stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 3. First pitch misses. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And in one hops the wall. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Back to the top of the Yankee order, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. Line drive, he brings it down. Nice play.
Sweet grab right there. That's the DRS for you, buddy. Defensive run saved. Very athletic. Really good reactions. Nice job of saving that run.
So digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Pitch misses, and that is ball one. Sanchez stands at second with two gone. Wouldn't chase that time. Fought off foul. That one missed. Brett Myers up next. Man on second, two down. That one to first. Guerrero takes it himself, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. Last chance coming up for the Blue Jays. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Brandon Bell. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Kicks and fires. That one to first, and that's just foul. Right-handed reliever. And that just misses. Just missed.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. He's 2 outs away. Ernie Clement now at the plate. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Just off the outside edge. Ball one. Swinging a foul. Pushed off to the right. One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Kicks and deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. The Yanks up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. Pitch misses inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one drifts inside.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Swings and misses. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So it's their last chance in this one. George Springer next up for the Blue Jays. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees make it 6 straight victories.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around, up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
13-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Time of the ball game.